Hello and welcome to another episode of the Farr Show, where I am Damian Farr, and tonight we are talking about E3 because it's the biggest video game thing, recently. So I'm wearing the Star Wars shirt because the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order got gameplay in a trailer, which I'm really excited for that game. I know that's weird to say. So let's start getting in depth with these conferences here. So let's start with EA, where they had. Of these three that I'm talking about three because there was big three. Bethesda I would have talked about, but they didn't really announce anything big. They just kind of said, hey, we're making games, or updating our games. Which, okay, I kind of want to play Fallout 76, not because of the fact that, well, it has a battle royale, but the game's getting better overall, so I feel like it's a good time to maybe play it. But really, what I'm talking about here is Electronic Arts, Microsoft, and Nintendo. And I'm going to leave my card for the end here. The reasoning behind that is, well, for lack of a better term, I don't want you to know which one I think won E3 until I say it, actually. So let's start with Electronic Arts. With Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the gameplay is pretty much The Force Unleashed, just tighter, which is great. I love The Force Unleashed. The first one is amazing. Second one is not as good. But the first one, ooh. I played that on Wii. As weird as that sounds, and the motion controls were actually really fun. So, I'm excited for this one. I already pre-ordered it for my PC, my super PC that I'm calling it. Where, I'm just excited to finally get it. Apex Legend is getting a Season 2. That seems reasonable. Let's be honest, we expected that to happen sooner or later. They're going to keep updating a game as long as people keep playing it and adding more stuff to pay for. Then Battlefield 5, this is the other big one. Battlefield 5, Chapter 4 is coming later this month. It might already be out as you're watching this video with a new map. And then Chapter 5 is coming in August, where it's going to do more of the Pacific War type of a thing for Battlefield 5, which I like the idea. I'm a Pacific War kind of guy. I love World at War, and part of my favorite missions were the Pacific War part. Well, Reznov is amazing, or as I like to call him, the Burger King. Great. So, I'm excited to see this. They didn't talk about Battlefront 2, though, for whatever reason. I was excited to see some updates on Battlefront 2. Maybe that they were going to have more content added, like Rogue One could be added back in. All the original maps maybe could be added back in from the first game, and weapons. That would have been an easy announcement. Make it even where you pay for that stuff. You pay a little bit and you get all of it back. They didn't announce anything for Battlefront 2. I was expecting, maybe something for the new movie coming out here soon. Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, but nothing. So, let's talk Microsoft, where The Outer Worlds, it's just something I really like about this game. I don't know what it is about this game, but I just really like it. Sucks that it's not coming to Steam for a long time, so I'm not going to play it until it comes to Steam, because personally, I'm not a big Epic Games Launcher kind of guy. Minecraft Dungeons didn't need to be made. Cyberpunk 2077, it's got Keanu Reeves, and it's coming out April 2020. I bought all the Witcher games just because I saw this game, and I'm like, why not? Sure. So I bought it. Battletoads is getting a sequel. That's pretty sweet. Another reason why I'm wearing the Star Wars hoodie is Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, is coming with all the Lego Star Wars games that matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... And then 8 and 9 are going to be in this one, obviously, also. So that's pretty sweet. I'm excited. I'm hoping they make some Rogue One and Solo DLC eventually, because I don't really care for the Clone Wars. I'm sorry if you love the Clone Wars, but really just put all the movies in this game at this point. I know it won't be called the Skywalker Saga at that point, but look at the Master Chief Collection. Did the same thing. Then Gears of War 5 is going to have Terminator, which is cool. I like the Terminator. I like playing Death Garden with the Terminator skin. Forza Horizon 4 is going to have the Lego Speed Champions. So Lego stuff in it. Kind of weird. And then the big one here is Halo Infinite got a trailer. It's going to be on Project Scarlet, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. It's coming out in 2020. I thought the trailer was okay. I would have liked to see more of what's going on in the game, but makes sense. We'll see what happens. And then finally, we talk about Nintendo, where this is who I think won E3, Nintendo. Nintendo won it easily for me. And we'll talk about why in just a second here. Where Luigi's Mansion 3 is supposedly still coming out in 2019. I don't know how they're going to do that. I want to get the other two now. I've never played the other two. I want to get the other two. I've always looked at them and thought, wow, that looks good. Link's Awakening, a remake. Looks good still. I mean, September 2019 or September 20th, 2019. The art style, the toy looky, I don't know what you want to call it, doesn't really intrigue me too much, but it looks gorgeous. So I'm excited to see it. Pokemon Sword and Shield, for lack of a better term, it's an open world game where you don't have to follow paths anymore. It's pretty much Breath of the Wild with Pokemon, which is great by me. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, it looks pretty sweet. It's a beat 'em up. I mean, personally, I think it'll be a cool game to play. I don't know if I'm going to buy it or not right away, but if they port the other ones to Switch, I think I'd get all three if they had a trilogy of some kind. Then Super Smash Bros. This is where it gets big. When I say big, I mean big. Like Tom Hanks big. Hero got announced as a new playable character for Smash Bros. And then finally, the big one. Banjo and Kazooie are coming to the game. That is a huge deal in my opinion. Microsoft is willing to put some of their characters in the game. Microsoft, let them put the Battletoads and Conquer in the game now. So, who do you think won E3? You can tell me, even if it's Bethesda, Ubisoft, I didn't really talk about those. Google, you know, those all did. Sony didn't show up to the press conferences for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe they're going more Tokyo Game Show or Gamescom. I don't know. Please tell me who do you think won E3 and what's your favorite game coming out of E3? Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and have a far off night.